Think you know everything about Catholicism? Think again. Today, we're diving into 10 rare and mysterious facts the Church holds, secrets that range from incorruptible bodies to trials of dead popes, and even miracles that science can't fully explain. Ready to have your mind blown? Let's get into it. First up, the incorruptible saints. This sounds like something out of a horror movie, but it's a documented phenomenon. The bodies of certain saints have resisted natural decay, sometimes for centuries after their death, without any embalming or preservation. Take Saint Bernadette of Lourdes, for example. She died in 1879, and yet her body, now resting in a glass coffin in France, still looks remarkably lifelike more than a century later. Scientists have examined her, and many remain astonished. It's as if time simply stopped for her. Next, have you ever heard of the Veil of Veronica? According to a powerful and ancient tradition, as Christ carried his cross to Calvary, a woman named Veronica pushed through the crowds to wipe the sweat and blood from his face with her veil. When she pulled the cloth back, his face was miraculously imprinted on it. This sacred relic, a direct image not made by human hands, is still venerated today, holding a profound place in Christian devotion. Now for one of history's most bizarre episodes, a pope put on trial after he was already dead. In the year 897, the body of Pope Formosus was exhumed, dressed in full papal vestments, and propped up on a throne in a courtroom. His successor then proceeded to prosecute him for crimes. This macabre event, known as the Cadaver Synod, ended with the dead pope being found guilty, his fingers of blessing cut off, and his body thrown into the Tiber River. It's a shocking testament to the political turmoil of the time. Moving on to a term that sounds like a conspiracy theory, the Black Pope. No, it's not a shadowy rival to the actual pope. This is the nickname given to the superior general of the Society of Jesus, or the Jesuits. The title comes from the simple black cassock he wears, in contrast to the Pope's white robes, and from the immense influence the Jesuits have wielded throughout history in education, science, and politics. Think exorcisms are just for Hollywood movies? Think again. The Catholic Church not only believes in demonic possession, but officially trains priests to fight it. The Vatican even runs formal courses on the rite of exorcism, teaching designated priests how to distinguish genuine possession from psychological illness and how to perform the ancient rituals to battle what they believe are real demonic forces. Yes, even in the 21st century. From Portugal to Japan, and many places in between, there have been claims of Marian apparitions. These are instances where the Virgin Mary is said to have appeared to individuals or groups, often with urgent messages for humanity. The apparitions at Fatima, Portugal in 1917, and Akita, Japan in 1973 are among the most famous, delivering prophecies and calling people to prayer and repentance. These events continue to draw millions of pilgrims to this day. Deep beneath the magnificent dome of St. Peter's Basilica in the Vatican lies its foundational secret, the bones of St. Peter himself. For centuries, it was believed that the basilica was built over the first pope's tomb. In the mid-20th century, extensive archaeological excavations under the high altar unearthed a first-century Roman cemetery. There, they found a tomb with an inscription and bones that, after rigorous scientific study, are believed to be those of the Apostle Peter. Let's travel back to the 8th century to the small town of Lanciano, Italy. A priest, while celebrating Mass, was plagued with doubts about whether the bread and wine truly become the body and blood of Christ. As he spoke the words of consecration, the Eucharist visibly transformed into real human flesh and blood, right before his eyes. This miracle has been preserved for over 200 years and has been studied by modern scientists, who identified the flesh as heart tissue and the blood as type AB. Inside the Vatican, encased in a grand bronze throne designed by Bernini, is a simple ancient wooden chair. Tradition holds that this is the chair of St. Peter, the very seat of authority used by the first pope. While its exact origins are debated, it symbolizes the direct line of succession from Peter to the current pope and the continuity of the Church's leadership through millennia. Finally, did you know the Church used to employ a devil's advocate, officially known as the promoter of the faith? His job was to be the ultimate skeptic. During the process of canonizing a saint, he would argue against the candidate's holiness, challenge the evidence of their miracles, and present any information that might disqualify them. This rigorous process was designed to ensure that only the most deserving and authentic individuals were declared saints. From incorruptible bodies and post-mortem trials to real-life exorcists, Catholic history is filled with mysteries that most of the world has forgotten. Which of these facts shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into hidden history, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.